Welcome, Chronics. How is everyone doing today? Just kidding. You know, something I've learned is when people ask me how I am, I just say, living the dream, because that way they don't know the dream is actually a nightmare, and then it's not awkward for anyone.
11. Are you listening?
Then I hit 11, got a really horrible cold. My glands got swollen, my nose was stuffy, it hurt to swallow. My mom brought me to the pediatrician. They tested me for strep. I didn't have strep. My mom said, you know, I had mono when I was a kid. Can you just test her for it? You know, just to make sure. The pediatrician was like, she doesn't have mono. That's like the kissing disease. And my mom's like, I can promise you, she still thinks guys are gross. So yes, no, you're right. She has not been kissing anyone at 11. However, she has been at summer camp, and all of a sudden she just came home one day and got sick. So please test her. Still refuses. My mom's like, I'm not leaving till you test her. So they drew my blood, tested me. So fast forward a day or so, and guess who tests positive for mono? This girl. So my mom was right. She basically stormed in there, grabbed my medical records, and stormed out. I felt it had very much the vibe of this scene.
You work on commission, right? Yes. Big mistake. Big. Huge.
Okay, I get it's a whole different genre about something completely different, but the attitude was there. The attitude was the same. I was like, that's my mom. That's right. Not coming back here. Bye. Then I had to find a new pediatrician who really wasn't receptive when my mom was like, yeah, she's still on the couch. Now she's dizzy. She's having trouble walking. Hindsight 2020. Mono, I think, was the catalyst, the virus that triggered my POTS at age 11. And then from then on, everything was downhill. Also, weird things would happen to me that other kids didn't experience. For example, I was putting a towel on top of my head after getting out of the shower, and apparently the towel was too heavy for my head, and something popped. I couldn't turn my head for a couple of weeks. That was my first visit to the chiropractor. I remember them taking x-rays, and the chiropractor looking at the x-rays and saying, well, I can't see this ligament here, but I know it has to be there, because if it wasn't, your head would fall off. Wait, what? Like, for real? I'm 11. You can't say stuff to me like that. I'm like, oh my God, my head is gonna fall off. Like, is it next week or the week after? Like, just tell me.
Our pets' heads are falling off!
Another strange thing had happened one day. I was just minding my own business, chewing my food, and my jaw popped on the right side. And then every time I opened my mouth, it popped. I'm talking like big pop, like it felt like my jaw came off the hinge on one side. It wasn't painful, but it was uncomfortable, and it made it really hard to chew and talk. My first good medical experience would be when my mom brought me to Tufts Dental in Boston, and we went to something called the TMJ Center, as it was called back in '91. TMJ was a relatively new thing, but because, you know, I was a kid, they were like, bring her in, we have some specialists who will see her. One of them's retired now. Dr. Noshir Mehta was amazing, and Dr. Murad Padamsi is still working in Wellesley. And those guys literally, with braces and different retainers, were able to bring my bite forward to where my jaw wouldn't click anymore. Told me, we're gonna figure this out, we're gonna make this better, don't worry about anything. It's probably the first and last time doctors were like, we got this. And then they really got it. Around 13, I started having more pain, shooting pain, pain in my joints. So pediatrician recommended I go get evaluated for fibromyalgia. Went into Newton Wellesley, got evaluated. They told me I had fibromyalgia, told me there wasn't much treatment for it, but it was good that I know I had it.
You serious, Clark?